We're also here in studio with a friend of mine, a filmmaker, a great guy, Jason Turner.
Hello.
Who is stopping by, not to promote himself. Not to promote himself, because we just did that for like an entire segment. That's talking about Iron City Chronicles.
Yeah, Iron City Chronicles. Yep. But
which is a great. You gotta get up online and Google search that.
Yeah, IronCityChronicles.com.
And
find out everything you need to know.
They're on Facebook, right? You've got a Facebook account for
That's
it.
Right.
You gotta like that.
Yeah.
And I don't mean you personally. I mean like everybody listening. You gotta like that.
I don't.
Get out there, give it a like, because it's a really cool concept for a film. And besides that, Jason Turner is here tonight mostly because he wanted to promote somebody else's film.
That's right. His name is Sandy Calora, and he is doing a project called Shallow Water. Sandy Calora is based in California, and he actually did the world-famous film Batman Dead End, arguably one of the most viral and amazing fan films ever made. That guy had Batman, the Joker, Predator, and Aliens in it.
All in the same
movie. All in the same project in about 8 minutes. And
man, I can't imagine that craft services table. Yeah. I mean, who's fighting over the Twinkies and winning?
Who gets the free hugs at that point? Face huggers. But no, he actually, imagine if Rob Bottin, who is a, creature designer from The Thing, legend. Mm-hmm. Imagine if Rob Bottin and John Carpenter had a baby. You'd have Sandy Calora. That's this guy. He's a director and an artist. And I've been following him for a while. I actually saw Behind the Mask, the Batman Dead End documentary.
He did a documentary about a short film that he made?
A documentary. Well, it was such an impactful fan film that lots of people followed suit and said, I'm going to make a fan film. Behind the Mask.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. And it's like, I saw that and I was just like, I'm going to send him a friend request. And I did, and he accepted, and I commented on something that he said about costumes or something. And, I kind of, just been kind of following him. And then I realized he was launching this campaign. And
for a movie called
Shallow Water, yeah. And it's kind of a creature
from the deep lagoon kind of.
Because the lagoon's not deep; it's shallow.
It's shallow. Creature from the shallow lagoon.
I would say it's probably more along the lines of Predator.
Okay.
It could be a little bit more like Predator.
Cool.
But one of the things that he's been stressing is that how long has it been since Hollywood has had an iconic creature come about, and he's actually tried to do it. He actually has tried to get funding before. And people are just like, no. They just, private investors.
Like there he is. He's going around. He's shopping his creature.
Right.
He's probably like you know how this is. You've got a script.
It's a good-looking creature too. I looked it up. I looked it up on
storyboards. Like here's the water. It's shallow.
Yeah. No, they show him underwater with a mask. If you look at the Facebook page.
Has he talked to anybody that's doing films independently?
I don't.
I mean, his budget, according to what you just said in the break, he's doing a Kickstarter, and it's an all or nothing.
Right.
And he's raised over $200,000 right now.
Yeah, he's raised over $200,000. He's $550,000. As most of you know, Kickstarter is all or nothing. And what I've been trying to stress to people is, they're like, well, why didn't you go with Indiegogo?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
GoFundMe.
But honestly, I think Kickstarter has a more visible thing, and he's actually done other successful campaigns.
For that kind of money?
For that kind of money, yeah.
But, I mean, he's got like 3 days left? Is that what he's got?
3 days left.
3 days?
Yeah.
To raise like $200,000.
Yeah, and I think it's possible. That's the thing.
How close is he?
He's about $200,000 shy?
Yeah, he's about $200,000 shy. Unless, we've had a spike and I wasn't aware of it. I've been checking the campaign a lot, but...
You haven't looked at it? You looked at it today?
I haven't looked at it.
Do you know the URL? Just you got to go to Kickstarter.
Yeah, just go to Kickstarter and look up Shallow Water, and you'll see a picture of this monster that has a green face and a red eye, and it says Shallow Water, Terror Runs Deep. And that's where you can find it. If you check it out and you look at it and you're like, that's not my thing, well, please share it, share it with other people.
Well, and you said he's got like 700 backers right now.
He's got about almost 700 backers. The weird thing is that he's got about over 3,000 people that like it on his Facebook page.
Oh,
if all those people would just chip in and throw in some money,
$10 each.
$10 each would be great. $100 would be better.
He has 485,000 pledge.
289.
That's how much he has on the table.
But he needs to raise 550.
So he's.
Do you ever think he
lacking.
maybe kicked himself and said, I should
He's
have
not
just
going
tried
to
to
get
raise
$229.
$288,000?
I think he's generated enough interest in it that I believe maybe some private investors have gone to him. And as I said, I don't know the guy personally. I just am really, really inspired by his work.
But Kickstarter itself isn't the same format. Like when you give money, you get like a list of consolation prizes.
Yeah, perks.
You get perks. Like, hey, you get listed in the credit as the guy who bought the costume, or you get listed, and we're going to make a phone call to you from the monster.
Right.
Has he done that one? I bet that's not on his Kickstarter. Is
I don't know if you get a phone call from the monster. The monster, might be underwater at the time.
That'd be cool.
But I think the main I think the main thing is that he's actually a really professional filmmaker. Yeah, he actually he recently just got on to the Stan Winston School of Character Arts to do sculpting. So he's actually also a teacher too. He's a man of many talents, And here's the thing: if he has to do another campaign, he's going to have to jump through all these hoops again, all this promotion and everything. Yeah. And I would like to just see him do it now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a Kickstarter, and if it's an all or nothing.
That's right.
If you're short by $1, you don't get any of it.
Right.
If it goes wildly over, you get all of that money too.
Exactly.
Less whatever their fees are.
But yeah, guys, please, if anybody is listening and can spread the word, throw some money at it, that would be awesome, because I think it's an amazing project, and I hope that I can go see it at the movie theater. So,
Shallow Water. Go out there to Kickstarter.com and Google search Shallow Water.
That's right.
I found it from Jason Turner's Facebook page.
Yeah, it's all over my Facebook.
And while you're at it, do a Google search on Iron City Chronicles.
Yeah, very cool. I like that character.
And like their Facebook page, because they've got a project they're going to want to fund here in the coming future. Because is it a series more?
It's going to be a feature film, and actually Davis DeRock and Chad Crenshaw are going to be directing it.
Nice. I know those guys.
I know those guys too. Yeah, they're good friends. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be asking for money, but not for a while. So if you have any money to spare, throw it at the Shallow Water campaign.
That's right. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Jason.
Thank you for having me.
Always good to see you.
Nice to meet you today.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Another Jason. That's cool.
Yeah. Save the Jays.
And good luck for the project Shallow Waters. We're going to look out for that. We will share that in the next day or so, because the campaign closes Wednesday.
That's right. Closes in 3 days.
3 days. Yeah. So we're going to have to give them a plug here before that. And if you're listening, give them $1. Give them $2. If you love
creatures,
and you love creatures,
yeah, absolutely.
Bring the creatures back.
Then help this guy out, and let's see his film be made.